This is the story of the Moonlit River and the talking fish, a folktale unlike any other. So light a candle, get comfortable. Don't cast your line too deep. The Moonlit River and the talking fish long ago. Nestled between two mist-covered hills, there was a quiet village called Fenmere, known for its silence after sunset and its river that shimmered like silver under the moonlight. No one ever fished in the river after dusk, not because they feared the dark, but because of a story whispered by the elders. They said that when the moonlight touched the water just right, a fish would appear. Not just any fish, but a fish that could speak. Chapter 1. The curious boy, his father was a fisherman, and his mother was a healer, both practical people. But even they refused to fish past sundown. 12-year-old Liar was not one to believe in tales. He loved facts, not folklore. Liar asked his father once, "Why not fish at night? The moon makes the river look clearer." His father looked away, "'Cause the river listens, and it remembers." He followed the moon's reflection down to the riverbank. The water gleamed like polished glass, calm and still. That night, while the village slept, Liar took a lantern and snuck out with his rod. He cast his line. Nothing. Just the sound of crickets and the gentle breeze rustling the trees, till something tugged. Hard. He yanked back, and up from the water flew a glimmering silver fish, its scales glistening like diamonds. And then the fish spoke. Chapter 2. The bargain I warned them not to return, the fish said, its voice like flowing water. But you are not afraid. Liar stared, speechless. "Speak, child," the fish said again. "You've disturbed the river's slumber. Curses, promises never kept. I guard them. I remember every word, every broken vow. But once, just once, each century, I may speak to a human and offer a truth." They said he was lost to the forest. But Liar had found his journal once, pages water-stained and torn, speaking of a voice in the water. "You may ask one question, but know this. The answer may cost more than ignorance." I didn't mean to," Liar stammered. "But you've cast your line on a night when the moon is whole, and now you must choose. Knowledge or safety?" "No one ever does," said the fish. "He asked me the same question, about his father. He too fished when the moon was full." "Your grandfather asked, and he was claimed by the river. Not drowned, not dead. Taken, he too chose knowledge." "What do you mean?" Liar asked, stepping closer. "To the depth below a world of memory, where questions are answered but no one escapes. It is a place of truth so heavy, it drowns." The fish shimmered, and its eyes darkened. "This river holds forgotten secrets." Liar's heart raced. The wind had stopped. The forest behind him held its breath. He had always wanted to know why his grandfather had disappeared, a mystery the village never spoke of. So he asked, "What happened to my grandfather?" The fish's eyes gleamed like stars. Chapter 3. The forgotten truth. The river grew darker. The moonlight dimmed, though no clouds passed overhead. The fish spoke slowly. "But I'll remember. I'll warn others. I'll tell your story." Liar's blood ran cold. "Each time a question is asked, the one who seeks the truth must pay a price," the fish continued. Liar's voice shook. "Taken where?" The fish's body twisted midair, hovering above the river. Liar stepped back. "You may still choose," the fish said. "Stay and seek your grandfather. Or go and forget you ever saw me." And though he never returned to fish at night, he would take the children of Fenmere down to the banks and say, "The water may whisper and a fish may speak, and if it does, listen carefully but never ask what you aren't ready to lose. But if I go, will he ever return? No. But if you stay, you never will." Chapter 4. The Choice. Liar looked at the glowing fish, the water now rippling with unseen currents. His heart ached. He thought of his grandfather, his laughter, the carved wooden animals he used to make, the way he told Liar to always listen to the river. He looked at the water, then back at the hills where home waited. He made his choice. Liar placed the rod down and whispered, "I'm sorry. I can't follow him." The fish hovered silently. Then, for the first time, it smiled. "You are wiser than those before. The river thanks you." It vanished into the water with a soft splash. The ripples faded, and the forest exhaled. Liar turned back, the moon now high above him. Epilogue. The keeper of the story years passed. Liar grew older, became a teacher, then a storyteller. When the moon lights the river silver, don't cast your line. The children would laugh, thinking it a tale. But sometimes when the village slept and the moon was full, Liar would sit by the river and whisper, I remember. And somewhere beneath the moonlit surface, something would shimmer and smile. And so, the river remains. Quiet by day, whispering by moonlight. Some truths are meant to be known, others are better left beneath the surface. If this tale stirred something in you, leave a comment below. What would you have asked the talking fish? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell, because more stories like this are waiting just beyond the next shadow.